Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sonny, and right here, right now, this mini tarot reading is for Sagittarius for the month of November 2017. Alright, shuffling away. First things first, if you guys want a private reading, simply message me at the email above or check out what's going on in the description box below. Just a reminder, I'm a professional astrologer and I do read tarot. I write for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. It's a lot of fun. And I write horoscopes for you guys, of course. And if you'd like a personal reading and you don't want to do this or that, then simply tune into one of the live streams that we have every week. There are a bunch of live streams. We have Hump Day horoscopes and Tarot Tuesday. And I always stick around and read the tarot cards on those days if you're interested in something like that. And it's pretty cheap. For now, it's only $5. But there is a bit of a waiting list, right? And there's a time limit on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm busy. So it's like, oh man, gunk in my eye. Am I going to edit this out of the video? Probably not. All right, let's get down to it. So that's the action for everybody. Now, as we're getting ready to do this, I know Sagittarius has had a one ass hell of a tough year. Astrologically, Saturn's crossed your sun, and that's like serious, not so cool for a lot of people. Some signs it's okay, for other signs it's not okay. Saturn restricts, so you can't go, right? It constricts, it tightens, and Sagittarius is the opposite of that. When it goes into Capricorn don't mind so much because Capricorn's a very disciplined business sign. Not like business like work all the time, but like let's get this done kind of sign. They're very focused and very disciplined. Sagittarius is disciplined, but they get out there. They want to go outside. They want to expand themselves, broaden their horizons. So when Saturn kicks in, is not a good thing. And that's just the regular stuff. That's in addition to Saturn affecting your health. Saturn taking away your friends. Saturn messing with your job. Saturn Saturn messing with your money. It's a lot of crazy things that's happening. But anyways, that's the action. All right, let's get down to the reading. Just saying that Sag has it tough right now, and it's going to end soon. That part of it's going to end soon. Then your money's going to get tight for 2018. But in the meantime, let's see what's going on in November. All right. Wow, this card's coming up a lot recently. This is the Emperor. So Sag, this is the Emperor. It's not like some king running around trying to grab territory. They can do all of that, any of that they want. It all belongs to the Emperor anyways. In the story of Tarot enters into the world, he's got his satchel, he's got his little doggy, and he cruises along, and he meets the high priest, he meets the magician and the high priestess, and the magician tells him all about the material world, things that are physical, things you can see, and the high priestess tells him all about things that are hidden and behind the scenes. Your conscious and your subconscious, so to speak, light and darkness. And when I look at it, okay, so that's how it works like that. Okay? Then Tarot goes and he comes into the world and he visits the Empress, which is mother energy. It's Taurus energy. It's a pregnancy energy. It's the birth of a new idea. It's planting seeds and it's nurturing those seeds, which is all of what Tarot needs. You enter into the world and the first thing that happens is you're dealing with mother energy, Or look at it like this. Now, you have the seed of creation is the Fool. And then you come immediately into the magician and your body starts to take form. And in a conjunction associated, like part of the next story is then your subconscious and your brain takes form. And that's the Tarot getting conceived, and then the magician, and then the high priestess. And then your Tarot is born, okay? And the first thing that happens when he's born, he visits his mom. Cool, I got the story, Sonny, who cares? Next, we go on to the Emperor. The next person Tarot sees is the Emperor. Now, this is a loving Emperor. This is an extremely wise guy. It's a guy who knows what's going on. He knows how to get things done. He's not running around with his head cut off. He's not freaking out. He's learned all the lessons of everybody, and this cat's got a kingdom he's got to rule. So he tells Tarot, the Empress, right before this, Tarot's gets a big hug, and she says, go see your daddy. And so he goes, and this guy, tough, does gives Tarot a hug. He's a benevolent guy, he's a loving guy, and he's straightens out his shirt, and he's like, all right, Tarot, just remember, You know, your little tarot. You've got the entire world to explore. And this card lets you know that you have the backing within you already. It means it's masculine energy. It's not like aggressive. The world comes to this card. The card doesn't go to that world. It means he has all the answers and he's extremely wise. So, like, seriously, for the shit year you've been having, Sagittarius, I fully expect a card like this to come up that says, use the lessons you've already learned. Use your natural born skills. Oh, here we go. Next, we get the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is possible right now. This is the end of the first half of your journey. And astrologically, Sag, you're past the first half of your journey, you know? You went through a year 2 years ago where your support group disappeared, where people were stabbing you in the back like crazy. You went through a year this year where your identity is getting really going to change. A lot of Sagittarius has got sick. A lot of Saggies changed jobs. A lot of Saggies got divorced. And some Saggies got married. So there's all that. But you're not done yet. You know, next year, 2018, you guys are going to go through a cycle where your financial status is tested. So you're going to have to use some discipline there. So you're not through the woods entirely yet. And this card is the halfway point in the story that says it's time to stop and make a wish. Really good things are happening. You do have everything at your disposal. And the first half, the mechanical part of the world, is complete. And the Wheel of the Fortune is just ticking away. All you have to do is somehow jiggle it and put the pieces together and move forward. You know, everything is going to be good. Use your lessons, right? And keep going. Don't rest on your laurels. Okay. Next. You know, okay. There's more to it than that, but let's get going before we run out of time. Oh, shit. Sag. What the fuck? And finally, death. Change is coming. This is Scorpio energy. You know, there's a lot of Mars energy in this reading right now. There's a lot of fixed energy in this reading. This is not necessarily... this doesn't represent one of the zodiac signs necessarily, but it is a fixed card. If we can see, if you look closely, you'll see the Lion, you'll see you'll see Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. It's all in there, right? It's the halfway point of the story. It's a checking in with everything, right? It's a fixed freaking card, man. This is a Scorpio energy. That's a fixed, stubborn-ass sign. Change is on its way. All right, Sag, I don't know what to say. Change is on its way. Some cards you can't really sugarcoat. You can't sugarcoat death. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means change. It's on its way. But you're probably going to initiate the change. So let's recap. You have all the wisdom in the world. You can make your scene happen in November. But you got to make it happen, right? It's up to you to turn the Wheel of Fortune. It's up to you, Sag, to turn the Wheel of Fortune. But it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's not like you're going to dig dirt, you know? And finally, change is coming. So... you know, change has been happening to Sag for the entire year, and it's obviously going to continue for November. But the deal is, you know, something's got to end, and there won't be any going back. And, you know, I know Sag doesn't really have a problem with that. But, like, I always get a softness in my heart. I'm a Scorpio, right? And so, anyways, Scorpio energy is in the air. Fixed energy is in the air. Change is coming. You can't do anything about it, but you get those feet moving, you're going to come out farther than ahead, and it's time to enter into the next stage of your story. And that's your action. From the sunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing all Saggies the absolute best of a super beautiful November. If you want a reading, message me above. Tune into the broadcast, the live stream here on YouTube, and I'll see you soon.